Hey, I don't got the suit, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the coolers. I know this way you keep alcohol. I know that I'm my bar. All of my niggas is savages. Eating the phone like scavengers. I know that the black got passengers. I love these scratching Bible passages. My girl fly to have a Merlin. She love to match it like Merlin. And the boys like herb. Shit, they kept it clean with this detergent. Shit, I let a cat about the bag. Let it get it, let it take outside. Let it breathe, get some air. Baby, please, I'm already there. Decade and greenery everywhere. I represent me as a love affair. Smelling in the trees, a button here. Carry me down with the team, you want my pair. Hey, this is my style. I do it with this in my attention. Hey, the crowd go wild. So I guess I'm a keep on spitting. Nigga, I bought your style. But you won't get no honorable mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'm making me retire, no pension. I just get the bread full. I say I'm ready to make you move. I'm moving, gonna move, it's the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never forget, you were prepared. I ain't sorry. Your reason really walk the ass over here. I ain't sorry. Mad cause you think I ran out what you did. I ain't sorry. It could have been because you think I stole your career. I ain't sorry. Hey, you ain't feeling me, no apologies. I ain't sorry. Hey, sorry, not sorry. Hey, I ain't sorry. I don't even feel that bad, my nigga. I ain't sorry. Give no fucks about your ass, my nigga. I ain't sorry. You got options, nigga, choose. We keep it poppin' like a tool. Or your bitch pussy hole in my crew. Colder than the ice under a luge. Whipping the wheel and I come for the deal. Collect the cartel in the building still. Y'all popping the pills, ask your girl how it feel with my cock in the grill when I drill for real. Job on numbers, hell no feeling still. Cause she wanna stack high to sell a wheel. But we're killing, she prepared to kill a meal. Crash a plane, blow up a building when it's real. As real as it gets, I'm the real to real. But we don't fuck with that, it's all digital. My cash out was nice if I'm in the mill. I put that on the mats and it tracks the bill. Northwest, southwest, northeast, southeast. I'm a beast, federal indictments for the rap sheets. For the rhyming, you know they can catch me. You can catch me all up in the pursuit. Cause it's my time, a nigga out of me dude. They watch my movements and study how I move. But I'm out there doing like nothing to do. Hey, having them to do it for self. Hey, nigga always on his grind. Hey, have to keep me to their job. Hey, never having enough time. Wait, but I ain't gonna never stop. Hey, running hours in my mind. Hey, passionate about this rap. Hey, I ain't sorry, I ain't lying. Hey, never been scared, you ain't prepared. I ain't sorry. Your reason clearly walk out.
Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos. A blast like I ate like 10 burritos. What's up, party people? It is Thursday. I'm not gonna do a long one today, but I will sit here for a minute because we need to have a conversation about the show. And we're gonna get into some other stuff because there is news going on, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk a little bit about Governor Cuomo. We're gonna talk about the vaccine. We're gonna talk about why would anyone move to Portland right now? I saw that headline earlier and I've been thinking about that a lot. You know, Portland probably isn't so bad if you bought in early. I mean, bought in late. Right? Like if you're somebody that bought Portland when it was at like 5 cents, by now you're probably like, oh, this place sucks. But if you got in, like, if you left like Cincinnati or somewhere in freaking Indiana, someplace where they still call people homophobic slurs and stuff, uh, then you probably think Portland is a cool place, right? But if you bought into Portland early, then you probably have prepared yourself for shit, sorry. And you've probably prepared yourself for a different kind of community by now in your life, right? It depends. Some people want a busier community, some people want a quieter community. I personally want both. I just don't want all the noise pollution, man. Fuck. It's crazy. When I first came back to Portland, it was just like, man, this is loud here. Okay, so um the Kudokin hit 7 cents today. So let me remind you of something real quick. That is like my favorite spot on the whole planet. Seriously. And the thing that's crazy about it is I've never gone there with anybody else. Every time I ever gone there, it's just been me. Like I've showed it to other people, and they're like, "Oh, that's nice." And I was like, "That's my swimming spot. You don't want to go swim at my jumping spot?" Because look, so most of the places on the island, the ocean comes in like a wave and it dissipates, right? But uh but at that spot, it's all fat cliffs. So the ocean just comes up against those cliffs and just rises and then lowers and then rises by probably a good, 4 or 5 feet. And so when you're floating in that water, it's like the hand of God. The power of the water just grabs you and lifts you like a child, or like an apple, or a bag of laundry that's just all pillowcases or something. I don't know what's fluffy. Um, so I got the plan that's gonna make it so that my friends can all swim there with me. Have I ever told you guys why a crow is one of my favorite animals? Because when a crow finds food, it doesn't try to hide it or hoard it. It doesn't try to keep other people from getting some of it. A crow goes and calls all his homies, and he's like, "Yo, party over here, fuck you over there. It's 10-10, church kids." Um, the crow brings his people not only to protect the food, but to partake in the food. And so, um, I'm very crowish, right? When I find something that's awesome, the first thing I want to do is give it away to somebody that I care about, right? Um, and I don't mind doing the hard work and bringing my people with me to the promised land. But but you guys are going to have to buy your own kudokins. I'm not going to buy your kudokins and give them to you. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can literally lead a horse to water. I can build the machine. I can break the matrix. I can energetically charge a digital talisman with fire, water, air, earth, and intent. I can tell you the story of how to turn a cloud into wind while extracting the rain. I could take you to chase monkeys. I could reach into my fucking fanny pack right now, pull out a goddamn monkey nut. Maybe I can't. It's somewhere in here. I got a lot of shit in here. Hold on. Where's my goddamn monkey nut? That'd be so crazy if it was gone. I was hiding. It was hiding. It was exactly where I looked. Oh. You guys didn't even probably know there was wild monkeys in the United States. I know 2 places with them. Motherfuckers escaped, started their own society, and they're my heroes. And one day we will build a monkey army. And then they're gonna be like, he was a bad guy the whole time. I'm like, no, the monkey army is just to mow lawns and help old people do stuff. And the monkey army will be a lot like Randall Wyatt's company. What the heck is the name? Sorry, Randy. It's it's oh my god, what is it called? I'm a terrible person. Taking ownership. Holy crap. Sorry, G. Oh my god, sorry. Ugh. Okay. So check it out. 13 minutes into it. I guess I could give everybody's had enough time to get in and figure it out. So starting tomorrow, I'm gonna have to move the show to once a week. I had to. I have to. I have to. I have to. I have to. I just absolutely have to move the show to I just have to move the show to what did you say, Ben? Let's go. Hollandale Beach. Bro, where? I will even get on a Greyhound right now, Hollandale Beach. Let's make that happen. Good morning, Vince. Perfect time. So look, you guys, I gotta move to just one day a week. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And it's not even really my fault because if the computers and the phones didn't start buffering when I type as fast as I need to type to make everything squeeze into 24 hours, then I wouldn't have to do this. But one thing people might not understand about the show is it absolutely tethers me for an entire morning, right? Like I can't get up before the show and go do my banking or run to Target or save the world or like yesterday I had to drive over and sign paperwork that was really important. And I was like, all right, gee, well, I got to finish my show, but I guess I could do the show early because the man had to meet at 11 o'clock. And I was just like, why? Like, why? And then here's the other truth about it is that I'm giving a little bit, tiny lesser. I still give this show my all, and the shit that I talk about is still really important. But I feel like I could I wouldn't just stutter right there and save myself about 4 seconds on every episode. I feel like I could maybe condense some of the messages. Maybe I could glean over. A lot of times when I do this show, I feel like an ambulance chaser, right? Like I show up and I go, I don't even know what I want to talk about. So then I just jump in and just go, hey, is there a story this way? Is there a story this way? I mean, I got some stuff on my head, but as far as like really putting together like the next step, right? The next step requires me finding a couple more hours and that's always the quest in my life, right? To find more hours in a day, right? Like I stopped sleeping as long, I stopped drinking as long, All right, stop drinking. So I got a whole day. I got a whole extra day out of every week by not being a drunk, right? By not losing 4 hours here, 4 hours there. And at the end of the week, that's 24 hours, right? You lose 4 hours 6 times, that's an entire day. So if I just did Fridays, we could go like 90 minutes, 2 hours. We could really do it. And maybe it'd be easier for me to accept some help if people knew that it was just a one particular day. And in fact, I could probably afford some real upgrades to the show if I was only having to pay producers one time per week, right? And let's face it, man, it's a lot to ask of somebody to participate 5 days a week, 60 minutes a fucking episode. That's 300 minutes. That is a lot. And I hope that my show gives back great value, because I would like to think that a lot of the things that I worry about and a lot of the concepts that I introduce on this show don't often get talked about in a behind the stage or behind the curtain kind of framework, right? I think a lot of news just wants to report the news, not break down the news, not look for patterns in the news. So whatever. I hope that we could, like, I just think it's the next step. That'll give me all that extra time. I can create content for a Friday show, and then I could have more guests lined up. You know how hard it is for me to book guests just because I don't have time? It's crazy, and I have to talk to Dirty, and I have to talk to Josh, and I have to talk to Diction, and I have to see like how it jives with their schedules, and if it works, I hope it does. If it doesn't work with their schedules, maybe they can pre-record some stuff, right? Maybe we can get more pre-recorded stuff. I'll have more flexibility, because like I don't really do Vic. Oh man, that is so funny. Uh yes, Nick, that's exactly what I'm saying. God, I love your ability to look at something and frame it in the most optimistic and forward thinking way. That's really a talent you have, Nick. And I hope that other people in your life appreciate that, man, because you definitely consistently bring that. It's an optimism, but it's also a visionary optimism. It's like, no, you're just not really looking at it the best way. Um, I really appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys. And it's not like I'm going anywhere. I'll still make crazy ass videos. And I'll probably actually go live more often and more organic. And I won't feel like I'm saturating. And I really feel like our numbers will actually improve, because like what if we have one episode a day that 100 people are watching, or one episode a week that 1,000 people are watching, right? It gives us more time to promote the exact same episode. It gives me more time to pull out the clips so that it's not lost. I just really think that it's a good look, although a slightly ego blow to me, because I take a lot of pride in being here every day at 10 o'clock. But the truth is, and I know a lot of you noticed it, I've been slacking with my motherfucking Mackin, right? I know you've been seeing these 10:01 starts. I know you've been seeing these 10:02 starts. I didn't do that. I did not do that for forever, right? But it's just an indicator that I need to be honest with myself. And sometimes being honest with yourself is hard because it's easier to live in illusion, but I need these hours. I wake up and then it's like, okay, I gotta sit here until my show starts. Because how do I know that if I risk leaving the house, I'm not gonna get in a kung fu fight with some dude at Target over fucking wearing a mask or some shit, right? And then boom, now I'm downtown trying to do live from the Justice Center, and the service isn't that good. Like, I don't need that kind of shit in my life. Plus, the last thing is just the show itself tethers me to a phone signal, to a cell signal. I would rather disappear to the woods and come back with 4 days worth of content that I just share all in one day. And fuck, man, there's so many options. It's not like you guys are. It's not like you guys are going to have a vacuum of quality shit to fill your hour or whatever with, right? There's a lot of good stuff out there. You can always just watch old episodes. But no, it'll make it easier because then you can just chip away at a week-long episode. It'll be maybe a little bit less news focused and maybe focus more on the news stories that had longevity all week, right? Like today, for example, I would like to talk about not how Governor Cuomo is being busted for like 5,000 accounts of groping and sexual harassment within the workplace. What I want to talk about is how all those Democrats are stabbing that man in the back right now when they all facilitated it. And I like that, Nick. Maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help me figure out how I would exactly do that. Because I'm game. I'm game. I hear you, Erica. Yeah, Vince. I mean, just think what I could do. That's gonna give me a whole another day out of the week. A whole nother day. If I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and I don't get done with my show until noon, and then I have to download it from StreamYard, then I have to upload it to Transistor FM, then I have to go and run ads for it, and every night I have to make a new poster for it for the art for the show, and then every day after it I have to go and download that again, download the video separate from the audio for the podcast, and then I have to chop up clips. Chopping up clips kind of takes a long time if you don't just want to be lame about it. And I like to think that my clips are kind of cool. So this just means more clips from the same episode, more free time for you guys. But it might take you all week to chop through the week's episode. And I just think Friday's better than Mondays because Friday I can at least know that I can't start an adventure until it's never going to work, like it's never going to be perfect. It's never going to not have snags and snafus. And I don't know, it means a whole extra day out of the week for me. So I don't know, let's call it another half hour because I've been trying to get out of here since 7:30. Oh man, Marty, damn it. Damn it. And maybe that'll give our business partners a little more time to be able to participate too because they're all so busy. So yeah, just also just know that the shit's always up on. Oh, that's the part. That's the part. That's the best part. That's the best part. Look, I can fill that time by actually writing articles, right? I can fill that time by putting content on the website. Like the website will be more interactive now. You'll be able to just go there and say what's new because Facebook is dying. TikTok's too short. Everybody's censoring everybody. Nobody will ever censor urbansurvivorman.com. I was going to say that Urban Survivor Man, like I was talking about me, but I mean the website. We'll slide it over to the blockchain and it'll be decentralized. The new internet's coming. So there's big shit happening for me. I just can't dedicate it to cranking out an hour show every day. And it kills me. It kills me. Because I really like doing the show. It's good for my heart. It's good for my focus. Because there's a value in saying stuff out loud to people that you care about. because you really have to be thoughtful of how you craft your phrasing so that it's sensitive, yet informative, and lasting. And every day I try to become more lasting and more permanent with my phrasing, because if you look on the spectrum of how effective your communication is, on one side there's Jesus, the Buddha, Lao Tzu, Sun Tzu, Mark Twain. People only have to say it one time when they're on that end of the spectrum, and it echoes through millions of ears. But on the other end is a nagging ass wife. And I really struggle with that in my life. I like to browbeat people. I leveled up this morning. And in the middle of that level up, I made this decision. And it feels really healthy. It feels really energetic. And it really feels like the right thing to do. So I'm excited for it. And I promise you guys something. I have a new Red Panda video that is going to blow your fucking minds. Blow your minds. All right. So all of this is going to start not tomorrow. I'm not going to do a show tomorrow. I'm going to get out of town right now. I'm not going to do a show tomorrow. The following Friday will be our first episode back. Okay. So, I will see you guys then with a new Red Panda. You know what? Because I love you guys, I don't want to make you sit and wait and wonder. She's doing it on the Rose Quarter. The Rose Garden Court. It's from a blazer. It's from a blazer game. It's got pink lights and it's so cool. Oh my God, Crush is the one we got. She's doing it right on the blazer pinwheel. Oh, it's so beautiful. Do you know I've been saving it for months? Aaron Jones. Dear Mrs. Aaron Jones sent that to me months ago. And I wasn't worthy then. I'm worthy now. Yes, a decentralized Jess is really valuable. No. Oh my God, no. But I just realized now I have to. No, I don't. Okay, I love you guys so effing much. I swear to God. You keep me grounded. You keep me sane. You keep me accountable. And you keep me knowing where I'm going to be at 10 o'clock every day. Okay, I'll see you guys in 2 Fridays. 5,000 G's.
I was going to win all day. I was going to win every day. I was going to win all day. I was going to win. I'm a champion, shining like a diamond. Call me Rocky, Muhammad Ali. On your box of Wheaties, Eric Cutter, Eric Magazine. Second place, Mike. What you mean? You's a buster. What you mean? More Memphis. No thing. More Memphis. No 3 things. Winning, and more winning. I stays in first. I'm better. You're worse.
You're ugly. Ladies love me.